All right. Let's talk about book 2 of these S.T. Perry Resident Evil books called Caliban Cove. Rather than going into RE2, we got a spin-off novel of RE1, which deals with Rebecca Chambers. She's basically been asked by another member of STARS named David to help her in an op to stop Umbrella. Basically, the Stars have been blamed for what happened at the Spencer estate because Wesker was bad. They're all bad, and it's an Umbrella cover-up. So, this guy David, who's a friend of Barry's from basic training, he comes in because Barry's like, we need help because they're covering this up and Umbrella's after us because we know too much. So he comes to Raccoon City and they are attacked. It'll be David, Barry, Rebecca, Jill, and Chris end up in a firefight against Umbrella operatives, and they narrowly escape. David's setting up a special op, though, with his team of Stars up in Maine in a place called Caliban Cove, where fishermen keep disappearing. And they found out it's another Umbrella testing facility. And he wants Rebecca Chambers there because she got to study the T virus. And Rebecca this is like the big Rebecca story, right? Other than RE0. This is her trying to prove that she deserves to be part of the Stars. So she agrees. And we meet David's team, and they go on an op to Caliban Cove. I gotta talk about some goofy things with this. So, Caliban Cove is very much a spinoff, and it's very good at what it is, but it has some goofy things. So, the big thing is we have a rogue Umbrella scientist who Rebecca Chambers knows from college. Not that they went to college per se, but her professor is like, yeah, this guy's crazy and evil. Stay away from him. And this guy keeps experimenting with the T virus. He's trying to make a more potent T virus that can also allow the zombies to wield guns. So he's been experimenting with things. He also has like these big Leviathan fish that he's been experimenting on too. So he's made sea monsters, which is a fun action set piece. But there's some goofy things in this. Like, as someone who likes guns and likes military fiction, kind of gets bewildered by, the Stars members all go in with just Berettas. Which, the Beretta 92, solid pistol. But if we're going into a secret facility, and it's clearly off the books, which this is, why not get some automatic weaponry? Why aren't we using, like, even MP5s? Or someone wielding a 12 gauge, some M16s, like, I don't know. There's something weird about these early Resident Evil books that they don't like rifles. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. In fact, the games were kind of the same way too, till I think about Nemesis. Nemesis might be the first time you use a rifle, like a carbine. Like, I think you can use an M16 in that. But, like, I know RE2, it's just pistols and shotguns. It's fine, but with this book, it just doesn't make sense. Also, one of the team members gets infected because they touch blood that is, it's a powder, it's dried blood, and then they rub their eye with the hand! And so they get it in their eye and they become infected. It's just weird. It's just a weird logical thing. Like, why are you wandering around? You're running around in a testing facility that creates zombies. And they know it creates zombies. Why would you do something like that? That's just goofy and terrible. Just a dumb way to get someone infected. Because no one really, the main characters got infected in the first book. So we have to do it in this book. But other than that, this book is probably my favorite of these Resident Evil books. It's the right length. That's the big thing. There's never a dull moment. I went through this one in one day. I was very impressed with Caliban Cove. And I was really looking forward to it too, because it's only two of these. This 7-book series are spin-offs of games, right? And so this was the first one, and it was just very good. I like Rebecca's character. I like David. I like everyone. Everyone's really likable. I think the villain's a megalomaniac, and he's fun in this. And it's definitely worth your time to check out. Also, we get some firefights with zombies that are using guns, which RE5 definitely didn't rip off from this. I don't know. I just think it's amusing. What would I rank this? Probably a 4.6 out of 5. I think it's slightly better than Umbrella Conspiracy. So, anyway, have a nice day.